Okay, we're going to do two examples of decimal patterns today. It's going to be helpful if you have your calculator with you for when you start the three that you do on your own. So you can hit pause and go get a calculator if you need to. Okay, so the first question says find the rule and the next two numbers. Okay, so first I'm going to notice that my numbers are getting smaller. So I'm assuming it's a subtraction rule or division rule. They're not getting smaller super quickly, so it's going to be subtraction here. So I need to figure out 6 3/10 minus what gives me 5 8/10. If I'm not sure, I can do it on a calculator, this minus this, to find the difference. If I look at it, I can say I'd go back 3/10 to get to 6 wholes, go back another 2/10 to get to 5 8/10. So it's minus 5/10. But if you did 6 3/10 minus 5 8/10, that would be the difference. So I want to see if that rule works all the way through, because if it doesn't, then it's not the rule. So if I do 5 8/10 minus 5/10, I will get 5 3/10. If I do 5 3/10 minus 5/10, I will get 4 8/10, and it works all the way through. So my rule is minus 5/10. So I'm doing it again on the calculator. Check it all the way through, but 3 3/10 minus 5/10 is 2 8/10, and then one more time, 2 8/10 minus 5/10 is 2 3/10. That's example 1. Example 2. Find the rule and the next two numbers in the pattern. So this time my numbers are getting larger, so it's probably an addition rule. So I'm trying to figure out, so my rule is going to be add something, I think, but I need to make sure you're adding the same amount all the way through. Sometimes patterns can add, it can be add 5/10, add 2/10, add 5/10, add 2/10. So you want to make sure whatever you're adding is the same all the way through. So I want to know 1 7/10 plus what gets me 2 4/10. If I'm not sure, I can work backwards and on my calculator do 2 4/10 minus 1 7/10. Use that fact family. So you'll find there's a difference of 7/10. So you have to add 7/10 to get to this number, and then 2 4/10, if you add 7 more tenths, you'll get 3 1/10. If you add 7 more tenths, you get 3 8/10, and it works all the way through. So you know that the rule is add 7/10. So then you'll have to do it just 2 more times to find the next two numbers in the pattern. So 5 2/10 plus 7/10 is 5 9/10, and 5 9/10 plus 7 more tenths is 6 6/10. So now you're going to do 3 on your own. Make sure that you have your calculator ready. You're going to have to find the rule first, and then you'll have to apply that rule to find the two missing numbers in the pattern. Once you finish all 3 examples, make sure you turn them into your teacher.